2023 has been a banger year for gaming. Banger after banger after banger after banger. And it didn't even stop. As 2023 is slowly coming to an end, I thought I'd rank all these games that came out this year and put them in a tier list to see which ones were the best of the greatest this year and honestly what were the worst, because there was some bad games, let's just say that. So without wasting any of your guys' time, make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel, leave a like, share this video, and make sure to get down some of the brand new merch down below. We've got some brand new beanies in store right now. I'd really help a bunch if you guys wanted to go and support the channel. But without further ado, let's get into the video. As you guys can see, we have the tier list right here. Obviously we got a lot of games here that I've not even played, but I'm going to rank a few of these, and yeah, we'll see where we get to. Currently I think this is every game released in 2023, which is mental. I didn't think we'd have that many released this year. But I think we should kick things off with the Dead Space remake. Now, where should I put the Dead Space remake? I mean, this remake was good. It was packed in with a lot of good stuff. I never played the original on the 360. But I do know that I think the remake is definitely the definitive way to play the Dead Space games. But I mean, you could go back and play the originals. However, I did think this game was great when it released in January, so I'm going to have to put that at around, I would say, God tier, but I feel like there is games that reach the levels of God tier that Dead Space hasn't reached yet. So I'm going to have to put that at decent. I mean, it was a decent game, and yeah, it's a great experience if you haven't played the other games in the series, and it's a great intro to the series. So yeah, make sure to get on it, and if you haven't played it, I think it's also super discounted by now, so yeah, make sure you get on it if you haven't. Resident Evil 4 remake, now I did make a video about this recently. I think it's one of the best remakes of all time, so it's going to go on God tier. Obviously it's going to go on God tier, man. Like, this game is just levels above everything, man. It's one of the best games ever made, and the remake just cranked up to 11, man. It was just nuts. Next up, I'm going to put Starfield. Now, Starfield I haven't really played. It did look incredible from all of the leaks that we saw and the trailer and the gameplay. I mean, it was a contender for Game of the Year, but I don't believe it won any Game of the Year awards, which is the weirdest thing. Everything went towards Baldur's Gate 3, but I think I'm going to have to put Starfield at decent. I mean, I haven't played it yet, but actually, you know what, I'm going to have to just put I haven't played. I can't really rank it, can I? So yeah, Starfield, haven't played. 2K Drive was a very interesting Lego game. I mean, I didn't play it. I think it was absolute shit, and I think the microtransactions in it, I think they were a little bit too overrated for people's taste, and yeah, I don't think it's just kind of meh. I don't think it's definitely not the best Lego game ever made, and I don't think it'll ever will be the best Lego game ever made. But yeah, that's just gonna have to go down at meh, because it's just a meh Lego game. We got King Kong Rise of Kong. Yeah, absolute trash, bro. Absolute trash. Fallen Dynasty. Now, I didn't play this game, and it was kind of like, it kind of had a almost Elden Ring kind of feel to it. I didn't play it though, but I'm gonna have to put that not played. But I have heard good things about it. I've not said if it's good or what the fuck happened there. I haven't said it's not that bad. I haven't seen much of it, but I might have to play it. If I do play it on the channel, probably. Yeah, but I think it's a really good experience. But it looks very good. It reminds me a lot of a Sekiro. So yeah, I think I might have to try it out sometime. So yeah, I can't wait to try that out. Jedi Survivor, I think it was a worthy sequel, so I'm gonna have to put that up at decent, because I think it did everything good that the Falling Order did well, and it just elevated it to 11. So I think Jedi Survivor has to go there. I think the gameplay was incredible. I think the cutscenes 100 times better than the original, and the gameplay definitely upgraded itself a little bit too. And yeah, man, I think his Rivals Dead Space is a great game that came out this year, and I think Star Wars are even in the works of creating even greater games. So yeah, I mean, what is there not to love? Next up is Minecraft Legends. I don't think Minecraft Legends did very well. But I mean, it was good while it lasted. It just kind of died out a little bit. So I'm just gonna have to put Minecraft Legends at mid, because you know it's just kind of, it's meh. It's just it wasn't Minecraft. It's not like, it just feels like a expansion to Minecraft. It doesn't feel like its own game. But yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is. It just, no one really spoke about it after a long time. So yeah, it's kind of dead. It's kind of dead, guys. Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. I think if I didn't put it at God tier, the Karens would be having a freak out in the comment section, so I'm going to have to put that at God tier. Next up is Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Now, I heard good things about this game, but I haven't played it. But I might have to go out and check it out and see what it's like in the future. It might have changed a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I think it could be one of the best Super Mario Bros. Games. But if you've ever played Super Mario Bros. On the Wii, you know how god tier that was. So it does kind of look like that. But I might have to just put it out. I haven't played for now. So yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't played this game, guys. You need to give me time, man. I've got so many games to play, man. You need to give me some time here. Portals of Avium. Now, it did look like a very good game. I didn't see it like being totally incredible, but yeah, man, it was I never played it, so I'm gonna have to put this I haven't played. Yeah, again, man, there's just so many games to get through nowadays, like you can't play them all. But Immortals of Avium does look very good, and I might have to check it out one day. The gameplay trailer looked just nuts, man. It looked like some of the best action in a video game. However, I haven't played it yet, so I can't say much about it. So yeah, that's Immortals of Avium. C24, I mean, it's just another FIFA, so I mean, you could put this anywhere you wanted, so I'm just going to have to put that in meh, because, you know, it's just the same game released every year. Play Up, I mean, this had its time on the Steam store quite a little bit. It didn't have like a big lifespan, but I enjoyed the game, man. It wasn't bad, it was decent. It had its time in the spotlight for a little bit, and then it just kind of died out. But yeah, man, I mean, Only Up was a very underrated game this year. I think we need to get more kind of games like it. I think we should definitely get more games like it, man, because it was a definitely unique game, and it had its time, which is nice, but yeah, it just kind of slowly died out, which is kind of sad. Assassin's Creed Mirage, yeah, again, I think Ubisoft just like milking out their fan bases every once in a while with an Assassin's Creed game every year.
For it. Where's the fucking money?
But I think this is the first Assassin's Creed game since Valhalla, so I mean, I didn't play it, but I think it could be good, so I'm just gonna have to say it's good because it kind of went back to its roots, and I think that's what we needed in Assassin's Creed, and tried to make it a little bit better. However, I don't think it's like super masterpiece. I think it could do a lot better than that. But yeah, I think ending the year off with kind of Assassin's Creed Mirage, I think they should stop doing some Assassin's Creed games for a while, because it's just getting so goddamn repetitive now, man. Like, what are you going to bring out next? The Jack and the Beanstalk Assassin's Creed? Like, what's going on? Dead Island 2 was a very lackluster game this year. I don't think it was what everyone expected it to be. I think it could have done a lot better things with its franchise, so I'm gonna have to say it's kind of meh. I mean, it certainly wasn't my game that I was super excited for, and yeah, I mean, it kind of got remade over like a decade later, and yeah, I think the bugs when this game came out were just diabolical, man. It just ran terrible. I didn't even bother buying this game when it came out, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to say it's not the best. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm just gonna say Dead Island 2 is just a mid. She can pass like Barbie, bruv. He can pass. Brew More Fest. Now, this game brought back a lot of memories from Forza Horizon 3 days, and I loved how they were kind of going into the kind of Forza Horizon festival kind of like atmosphere with the whole free roam. I think the crew needed that in a long time, because they just came back with a bang with this game. I haven't bought the full game myself, but I did play the trial a little bit, and I think it's one of the best racing games we had this year besides Forza Motorsport. I didn't even play the newest Forza Motorsport. I think it was absolute crap in my opinion, but I think the Crew Motorfest is probably the best racing game to come out this year, so I'm going to have to put that at decent. I don't think it's God tier yet. It's definitely not God tier. Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1. It was a decent game, I must say. I mean, I would say it's kind of like Street Fighter 6 was slightly better. But, I mean, I'd say Mortal Kombat 1 goes at good with Mirage, because, I mean, it definitely introduced the same thing with, like Assassin's Creed gets recycled every year, so does Mortal Kombat. But I mean, it wasn't a bad game. It wasn't really a bad game if you really think about it. It was just like a different kind of game, because it kind of did the story a little bit differently, and also the fatalities I think were a lot more brutal in this one. I think they definitely needed that after a while. But yeah, Mortal Kombat 1 was generally valid. I'd have to rate Mortal Kombat 1 as a valid fighting game. If you don't want to play Street Fighter 6, and I think Mortal Kombat 1 is a valid game. 2K24, I mean, it's just another sports game, so I'm just going to have to put that at meh. I mean, what can you say about NBA? It's the same shit every year. Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. Now, I think the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game was one of the best out of the kind of, I don't know what you call it, the horror kind of games, the horror tie-in movie games, and I think this was the best one we've had. I don't think Friday the 13th was very laggy. I think this one just got everything right and hit the nail on the head with it, so I'm gonna have to say this was in fact the best one that we've had this whole year. And yeah, I'll put that at the good tier, because you know, that game was not bad at all. Game of the year, I mean, it has to go to Spider-Man 2. Fucking perfection, man. God tier. Spider-Man 2 is all day God tier. So I mean, my game of the year, man. Like, what else is there to be said about it? God tier. Payday 3. Now, I think Payday 3 was just more like a recycle from the original Payday 2, because I think it was like, what, how many years has it been since Payday 2 and 3? I think it's like 8 or 9 years. I will have to put Payday 3 at haven't played, because, you know, I haven't even played this game. But it should be, I mean, if you want to dive into Payday 3, I think it's just the exact same thing about robbing banks and doing the exact same thing you would do in the other games. But yeah, man, if you haven't played Payday 3, I suggest go and check it out. I mean, it could be good, it could be bad, but yeah, I don't even know. Sonic Superstars. I have to put this, I'm probably going to put this at haven't played. Yes, I haven't even played this game yet. But Sonic Superstars does look like it could be fun. It could be a good experience. But then I'm just like, nah, I can't be bothered playing another Sonic game, man. Like, I've got so many other games I'd want to play, but I just say, nah, absolutely not. Like, get out, man. Absolutely not. I'm not taking another one. But yeah, man, I mean, Sonic Superstars, it wasn't the best. I don't think it was the best Sonic game. I think Sonic Frontiers was slightly better. But, you know, it is what it is. Of thing we should have, fuck. Alan Wake 2. Now, we waited a decade for this whole game to come out, and it finally came out, and we ended up giving our biggest opinions on it. And I genuinely think it's gotten God tier, because this was a revolutionary game when it first came out. I think they hit the nail on the head with this whole game in general. I think it looked incredible, the visuals look incredible, the gameplay runs so smoothly, the story is impactful, and yeah, I mean, it's up there with some of the greatest games possibly ever. I mean, we needed a long-awaited sequel, and we got that, and they delivered. So yeah, I mean, Alan Wake 2 is a straight W. Runner 2 I haven't played, and I heard it pisses off a lot of people, and just for that I might just have to put it around trash, because, you know, I don't think everyone liked the game a lot, and I heard it was quite buggy. So, you know, I might just have to put that at trash for now. So we'll see what happens. Played, because, you know, I have not played this game, and it's pretty much the exact same shit we've had every year. So there you go, guys. There is my full 2023 video game tier list. I mean, if you guys have any other suggestions of what else should be on this list, leave a comment down below. I think I ranked them very well here. I think I just put it straightforward. Actually, we do have Atomic Heart here. I mean, Atomic Heart I haven't played, so it's just gonna go there. I've played like barely any games this year, but I've only played the ones I like. I mean, come on, they're fucking expensive, man. I can't just keep pulling out my wallet every time I see a new game. God damn. For one of the best releases of this year, and Dead Space is kind of like an honorable mention. Yeah, I mean, Forspoken and Rise of Kong were just shit. I mean, you can really argue with that. You can't really argue with that. But I think as far as 2023 goes, we've been eating good, man. We've been eating so good as far as gaming goes this year, and I wish I could say the same for 2024. It doesn't look as god tier as it was this year. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the new year. And yeah, if you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe. We might be doing more content like this even more. And if this is the last video I make in 2023, I just want to say Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, and peace.